Hi everyone, this is Paul Lange from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This week ending 1/24 of 2021, the stock was NNDM. This happened on the 19th. That was the first trading day of the week, but it was a Tuesday as we had a holiday Monday. The strategy based on a Tier 2 gap entry on a 1-minute DTS buy set, a little bit of a beat the tail. Management advanced and not really, kind of reward to risk 2.0 to 1. As usual, before we look at this trade, and I tell you why I chose this one, the free events this week at DTS. Monday night is the bi-weekly scanning night. We haven't had that in a little bit because of the holidays. So come on by and check out the bi-weekly scanning night. If you're a DTS member, you'll get your invites the day of the event. And Wednesday will be the DTS special event, an educational event for all DTS members. It'll be What Patterns Do You Trade? That'll be Wednesday at 5. And again, if you're a DTS member, you will automatically get your invite and log in on the day of the event, if not before. Here's the daily chart of NNDM. This was an interesting week. It was a 4-day week. It was a very nice week. I made over 1.5 times the weekly goal, but there were no real home runs. It was just kind of a couple of good days, a couple of grinded out days. Not many stops. I think I only had 2 full stops the whole week. So it was just an interesting week, and part of the reason that I chose the topic for this Wednesday to be What Patterns Do You Trade? This is one that might be an example for that. This is NNDM, and it had gapped up on this particular day on the daily chart. It's going to open right about there. It had that big wide bar 2 days prior right in here, and then gapped down a little, went sideways 2 days and gapped over this area again. So a couple things are important to understand about this. Number one, it was probably going to be a stock that went both ways that day, both hit some lows and hit some highs and stayed inside probably that big green bar. So I took some quick profits on this one. This whole trade was done before 10 o'clock. I don't try to do that. It just so happened this had a really quick pop and I decided to take it. It turned out to be the correct concept to do. Here's the 15-minute chart that gives you a little better view of exactly what had happened there. It had gapped up on this particular data right there, clearing those last 2 days. And you can see the whole trade took place really inside, for the most part. This first 15-minute bar went into this next one a little bit, but getting the bottom, selling the top, and it's a nice move in there. And this is a 60-cent move total. I didn't get 60 cents, but it's a 60-cent move on a $11 stock that happened all in 15 minutes, and that's all you need to see. There's a 5-minute chart giving you a little more detail. You really got to come down to the 1 to see this one because it happened fairly quickly. There's the opening for the stock that particular day, which did clear those prior 2 days. It caught some selling and fell initially, and then got the entry right in there over 1092, stop under 1075. Stock ran quickly, took some at the high of the day, half, and then took the other half as it ran into the prior high on that daily chart, that big green bar from 2 days back. That turned out to be a good call because it only went lower the rest of the day, as you can see. You see a little more detail here. It makes more sense on the 1-minute chart with the entry right there, target 1 right there, and target 2 right there. I didn't quite get the high, but great call because it then fell for the rest of the day. Important point here, and the reason I probably chose this one, is that this is just an inside day for this stock. I knew what it was going to do, so that precision, I was able to take the low, sell the high. I thought it would take all morning to get to the high. It ran there in 15 minutes, so I just took it off the table. I do like to get my entries the opening hour of the day. I don't always try to sell in the morning. Sometimes I hold throughout the day, but like to get the job done in terms of entries and walk away a lot of the time. This one happened to be done early that day. If you like trades like this and you want to see some organized, methodical, disciplined trading, come check the DTS Trading Room. Hop on over to the DTS website and you can find your way to the services page and find out how to become a member of the DTS Trading Room. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.